see when it goes red. Boom! Welcome everybody to the Get Geeked Podcast. I think this is episode 23. And as you can see, we have a new special guest. It is the bearded man himself, aka Jason.
I like the AKA.
Well, everyone got to know your real name. We're not going to call you the bearded man the whole time.
Sounds good.
All right. Before we get into topics, though, I have a little thing to get off my chest. God damn it, Postmates, man. We get it. You're a freaking good app. Stop running your stupid Martha Stewart ads all over everything. I'm tired of it. Every time I see Martha Stewart, we're going to make chicken tacos. Here, Postmate it. I just made chicken tacos. Shut up.
Yeah. We all know you're lazy. Just do Postmates.
It's like everyone already knows Postmates is good, dude. I use Postmates all the time. Like, I don't need these stupid commercials to run in front of every video I'm trying to watch.
Yep.
And not just that, but like, oh, go ahead.
Yeah. I was going to say that on Postmates, though, the Martha Stewart stuff, I use it now more than Uber Eats. So it's worked for me.
I mean, I've been using Postmates more than Uber Eats. I don't need the commercials, man. But they run it like everywhere. Because they don't just do it in the front of the video. They do it in the front of the video, middle of the video, and then at the end of the video. And now she has 3 different ones. It's like,
yeah,
Jesus. And not just that, but they also have that the other dude, the black dude, I forget his name. He's a YouTuber. He has that commercial too, which I don't mind if they like split the two and just run them like besides each other. But when it's like Martha Stewart like over and over, get off my video. Yep. Get off my videos, please. Thank you. Let's see. Other than that, dude, I don't have much other news, man. I've been so busy. I don't know. I haven't seen anything. Nothing too crazy, or nothing that I'm excited about.
Yeah, I'd say that's more of it. Nothing too exciting.
Mm-hmm. I mean, besides the whole fact that Avengers Endgame got #1, but that was like a month ago. But I never, I never covered it though, and I was like pushing for it to become #1, but I just never talked about it when it happened because there was just all this other stuff that was happening too at the same time. It was during San Diego Comic-Con, so San Diego Comic-Con kind of just like overshadowed the whole like spectacle of Endgame beating Avatar to become #1.
Mm-hmm.
Which, like, I think we talked about before, Avatar was a shitty, well, not really shitty, but I mean, it was a so-so movie. I don't think it deserved to be #1 in the first place.
At the time it did, just because of the graphics and all that, but
yeah,
other than that, kind of, it's eh.
Yeah, it's true. The accomplishment of the 3D, what it did with 3D was cool, but I don't know if that gives it, like, that #1 feel. Like, it should, like, that it should have held #1 for that long, because the story was weak.
Pocahontas, that's pretty much.
Blue men Pocahontas, man, basically. Yeah. But yeah,
hey, that's it's what it is.
But I'm super stoked that Avengers Endgame is now #1. I mean, it barely took over #1, but it's still pretty awesome. And now I'm pretty sure the next movie to overtake that is probably going to be another Disney Marvel movie. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I wonder if they're going to push Spider-Man.
Nah, I doubt it. I don't think Spider-Man has enough. Spider-Man has too many failures in the past, and because it had too many failures in the past, I don't think they'll ever come up with a story big enough for them to overtake, or, you know, I don't know, like, there's not a story big enough and good enough for everyone to forget about what happened in the past to make a good movie for it to become, you know, #1 grossing movie. Unless they go balls out and do real life Into the Spider-Verse. And I don't know if you ever read Into the Spider-Verse, but there's vampires, there's like hundreds and hundreds of different type of Spider-Man from every other dimension.
Oh, okay.
And if they go spectacle like that, I think they maybe be able to, but I don't think Marvel has the balls to do it. I don't know. We'll see though.
Yeah. Well, staying along the lines of movies, one other thing, Matrix coming back out.
Is it? I heard there was a rumor.
In the theater for a little bit. No, just the original Matrix in the theaters.
Oh, re-release. Yeah.
Yeah, re-release. Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's pretty cool. I dig it. Although I think I've seen it way too many times for me to even want to go back and see it in the theaters.
Yeah.
Because there was a time back in the days where I lived in an apartment. I think I was living with Robert Lee. I don't know if you remember that guy.
I remember him.
Yeah. And the only 3 movies we had in the apartment was How High and The Matrix. So basically, not How High. It was no. What was the Dave Chappelle one?
Half Baked.
Yeah, Half Baked. Yeah, it was Half Baked and Matrix, and those are the 2 movies that. Actually, no, I lied. Okay, Half Baked, Matrix, and Hackers. Yeah, there you go. Those are the 3 movies.
Oh, Hackers.
So we watched those 3 movies over and over and over, and The Price is Right during the morning time.
Now, was that Bob Barker days or Drew Carey days?
Oh no, Bob Barker days, dude. This was way back, man. Drew Carey was like the last 10 years, I think, maybe.
I don't even know.
I know. It's when he turned skinny. Well, actually, he started when he was a little chubby, and then he turned skinny.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that's all the news, right? Let's get into these topics.
Yeah.
All right. First on the docket. Now, this is a big rumor, so do not take it as actual, real, factual news. And to tell you the truth, I'm taking it off of a third-person source, only because I don't know what I tried to find the original article, but I couldn't find it. But it was like it was an interview with a dev from Raven, and they were talking about the new Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and they were going on the topic of how they didn't announce a BR and the leaks and stuff about how the leaks came out about Battle Royale, but they didn't that the Infinity Ward didn't deny or say anything about it. And then Raven, one of the developers from Raven, kind of like insinuated that a Battle Royale is coming, but after the launch of multiplayer for Infinity War, for Modern Warfare. So the rumors started running that they are working on a Battle Royale, and that the Battle Royale is coming, but not in the beginning of its lifetime. And that Raven is going to be heading it, and that they're going to be the devs that are basically, head spearing the whole Battle Royale aspect of Modern Warfare. Did you? I
don't know.
Have you seen this, or have you heard of this?
I've heard that rumor. I think I saw it on Reddit, but yeah, get like no real source or anything like that.
Exactly. That's what kind of trips me out, because they're like, it was like a third person saying it. And I'm like, okay, then I'm gonna try to dig for this article, and I couldn't find the article. So like, how true is it? But everyone else is saying it now because of this third person.
Yeah, I think it's gonna go in the same Battlefield route. I mean, I don't know. Game might be dead by the time they get around to that Battle Royale. Then
I don't know, dude.
Well,
it may be
Call of Duty. It's not gonna be dead, but
it may be a little. It may be a little smart, because you know how in the beginning of every Call of Duty lifespan, the multiplayer has a big bump right at the beginning, and then towards the middle, it basically dies.
True.
If they bring out a Battle Royale when it dies, it's just gonna bump up the play time back up. So it might be smart on their part, but it all depends on how. It depends on how well the content is made.
Yeah, what is gonna happen to Blackout then? Is just gonna be like, hey, that was fun, we're done.
It all depends. It all depends on how good Modern Warfare ends up being. To tell you the truth, because like if it's only okay, and people get bored of it quicker than we think, for me, I would hop back onto Blackout just because I love the Alcatraz map and I'll play it over and over.
Yes. Yeah.
So like I'll do a multiplayer, and the thing is too, I feel like a lot of people's gonna hop on this beta that's coming up next month, and that's gonna tell you how quickly the multiplayer is gonna last, because like if the beta runs and everyone's playing it constantly all the way through till launch, then okay, it's gonna last pretty long. But if a lot of people start in the beginning week of beta and then just drop out on first day and not play the second day, then you're like, oh man, Blackout has a chance to stay alive. Yeah. and then I think it goes back to what you were saying to me a while back that maybe Blackout goes free to play, and then
I would love that,
and it'll stay alive like that.
Player base.
Yep. I don't know, but
we'll find out soon.
No, man. Well, coming up in mid-August, and the beta starts on September 12th. I want to say
about a month away.
Oh, you know what? Speaking of Blackout, though, little tip for anyone out there who has the new update right now. If you want to find secret hidden stuff, there's 2 spots on both maps. The original map, if you go to the lighthouse and you go to the where the boat spawns on the dock area near the lighthouse, there's a pile of bones. On the pile of bones, there is a fishing rod. You go over it. I think on PlayStation it's square, so for us it'd be X. I think I'm pretty sure it's X. I can't try to remember the PlayStation controller. Square's on the left side, right? I don't know.
I don't even know.
Okay, well you hit a certain button and you start fishing, and when you fish and then you hit the trigger, you reel in like secret weapons or just stuff. Like you get a trauma kit, you get there's 2 different special ray guns now. There's an orange one and a I want to say a purple one. Yeah, an orange one and a purple one.
Yeah.
The orange one looks pretty dope. The purple one works like a shotgun. But yeah, and then on the Alcatraz map, if you go between parade grounds and docks, there's that little kind of dock fishing area. If you go there, and there should be the pile of bones there also if you want to try it out there. But yes, boom, secret hidden Easter eggs.
Trying it out today.
Like I saw that last night on shoot, I forgot what it was. It was like Blackout Funny Moments, that channel.
Okay.
I think that was I think that might have been the channel that you got one of my clips on too.
I was about to mention that too.
Yeah.
I was about to say Gabe is famous for being on a YouTube clip. You got Batman.
Yep, I got Batman. It was on one of their first, like, I think it might have been like video number 10 or something like that. I don't know, but it was awesome. I was on there. I got murdered from the sky. It was stupid. But yeah, dude, the Battle Royale rumors, I hope this is true because I would really love to see the new mechanics in a Battle Royale. But I guess we have to wait and see how the beta goes and see how long or how good this multiplayer is. Because, I mean, it's split, dude. I feel like it's split down the middle right now. Half the people hate it and half the people like it. And a lot of people just don't care.
Yeah. Now, with them saying that they're focusing on multiplayer, I'm hoping Alcatraz is the multiplayer as well. Because it's kind of multiplayer, kind of Battle Royale. And I hope they throw in something like that.
Man, I don't know though, because it's even though they're under the same house, it's still 2 different dev teams.
Yeah, well, at least a mode, something like that.
True.
Something, because they did say that they're focusing on multiplayer game modes, and I mean everyone knows what the standard ones are, like search and destroy, multiplayer. I mean those things, but it sounds like they're working on different types of multiplayer modes. So maybe,
man, dude, I hope so, dude. But the thing is those freaking developers on their interviews, they speak in freaking code, dude. I hate it.
Yeah.
God, just give us a straight answer. Freaking was it E3? Freaking pissed me off with Infinity Ward, man. God dang. Not only did they speak in code, but they repeated it in every interview. They had like, I want to say they had like 6 interviews that whole weekend, and they just repeated the same thing over and over. And I was like, God dang it.
Yeah. Someone slip up and say something.
I know, dude. I wanted them to so bad. Because there was this one guy, he was playing like the sketchy guy, I want to say, like, because he was all super excited he was playing like he's the one who's gonna leak something, but he never did.
Yeah.
He just stuck with the script, dude. I was like, ugh.
Yeah.
So I was basically tricked into watching every interview, hoping that he was gonna like get too excited and slip up, but he never did. And I was like, damn it. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Anything else you want to talk, or anything else you want to say about Modern Warfare?
I hope it's good.
That's too, man. Me too. Jesus. All right. Second topic, I guess, man. Have you heard about this? They want to change the date of Halloween.
I am all for it.
Are you?
For it, actually.
For real?
Dude, I would love it. Having a kid, though, it would make it so much nicer.
But how? I mean, like, dude, I don't know, man. I have trouble enough, like, remembering when, like, Christmas is, because that changes, right? Every year. Like, it doesn't always land on the same day. It's like it does, 25th. Right? The 25th. No, which holiday is it then that changes? Is it Thanksgiving? I forget, man.
Thanksgiving's always the Thursday.
Yeah, it's like
always
the second to last Thursday.
Yeah, and then there's President's Day, I think, which is always on a Monday. See, I would think all holidays on a Monday, so I get a 3-day week for work. I would love that.
True that.
Halloween on Saturday, so the kid can stay out late. Don't have to worry about trying to wake her up in the morning.
Right. Yeah. Okay. I mean, I see the positive.
But before
I guess.
Before kid, that would be stupid. I would totally agree. It's like, no, it's October 31st. But now, afterwards, things change a little bit from my views.
Yeah, I guess, yeah, dude, I guess that's true, man. I guess it's all really up to you if you have a kid or not. But to tell you the truth, dude, I mean, I wouldn't even mind if Halloween was just the whole freaking October.
Every day is trick or treat. Showing up at your doorstep in the morning on a Saturday.
Considering I like as soon as they put out those freaking bags of mixed like party packs of chocolate and candy, I always have one in my house anyways. Well, actually, I don't know about this year because the doctor says like I got to be healthier with my diet, so I might not pick up one, but I still might pick up one just because. So the whole candy thing isn't even a problem for me, man. And I love the feel of the month. Like I go to the Spirit of Halloween stores that pops up around my neighborhood every year, like right in the beginning, just to check it out. And I go there in the beginning just because they put up all the decorations in the store and no kid has mucked it up yet. Because you get to try out all like the crazy like decorations and stuff and see how they move and stuff like that before it gets ruined by all the kids' hands and stuff like that. Because if you go there in the middle of the month, if you go there during the middle of the month, everything's broken.
It's just trashed.
Yep. Exactly, dude. I don't know, but I mean I like it, so I wouldn't even mind if they did a whole month, but. Yeah, I guess it'd be all right if they changed the date. But tell you the truth, it was just a petition that was put out online, and I don't think it's gonna really make anyone mind. I don't
think so.
Like who even like makes who even like pulls off that idea anyway? Like, is it the government? I don't know.
I have no idea. Yeah, how does that get changed?
Yeah, or like a consensus out of everybody. Everyone's like, okay, we agree, we'll do it.
Yeah.
Who does it? Who puts the final stamp?
Wouldn't that be great news though? I seen Trump come on TV saying, "Okay, Halloween." Oh my god, people would love that. That would get hate for an entire year, like all year long.
You're like, all right, guys, no more fake news, but October, Halloween, we changed the date. That's weird, yeah, but man, yeah, okay, so I just because the whole thing for me is I just don't like having to remember like, okay, Halloween's on this day now.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
okay, so I got a Halloween question for you though. What theme park has the best Halloween?
Which theme park? You know what, dude? Okay, I will give Knott's Berry Farm an A+ for trying, because they always try.
For trying.
But
A for effort.
A for effort. But hands down, it has to go to City Walk or Universal Studios.
Oh, really? Okay.
Only because they go top notch on their makeup. Like all the people who play their roles are in like awesome makeup. They have their sections of like Walking Dead, like Harry.
I have heard the Walking Dead something.
Yeah, Harry Potter does a little something or whatever else. Like what's like they had a Stranger Things area last year, so whatever the big pop culture thing that's happening has this area, you know. And their actors are just I feel like they're more top notch over there. Whereas in Knott's Berry Farm, it's basically, you know, store bought makeup, and you know the actors try, but it's just not up to par. And then Magic Mountain, I feel like it's kind of a waste of time because it's not that great. So
yeah.
And then, is there any other places? I know Hollywood tries to do something at one of their like cemetery parks or whatever, but I mean that's okay for like family.
Disneyland does change their what's that ride? Space Mountain. It is a little bit scarier on Space Mountain. But
you know what though? They don't change the whole park though.
No, it's not. It's not like that.
It's still like, you know, just it's still Disneyland. Like it's not like a horror Disneyland, which would be dope if they had the balls to do that.
Yeah.
Because they could pull some stuff off with what they have, but they would never do that. And then also it would be funny to see Star Wars and Avengers in Halloween costumes. Like, because here's the thing, dude. Marvel has there's a run in Marvel where it's like Marvel superheroes turned into zombies. So if they did like all the Marvel superheroes turned into zombies, and then Star Wars or zombies also, that'd be pretty badass, dude. But I don't think they have the balls to do it. Too many kids go.
Yeah. Yeah, just Darth Vader, no mask, walking around.
So yeah, that's true. He's ugly and scary already.
Yeah.
All right. Any other Halloween stuff? I don't even know. Tell you the truth.
I got a Halloween pro tip for people.
Go.
If you go to Disneyland after Halloween, like right after, they have all the Christmas stuff set up, and you don't have the crowds of Christmas. So something.
Then you're
a little bit off topic, but it's kind of.
I kind of hate that because you're jumping the gun. Everyone forgets about Thanksgiving. I want to say Thanksgiving is much better than Christmas, only because food.
Yeah. It is.
I mean, it's a holiday dedicated to food. I mean, originally it was a holiday dedicated for mass murder, but whatever. We don't want to talk about that. It is now a holiday dedicated to food, and I love food. Okay.
Yep. Food and shopping.
Food. Oh no, man, that's Christmas, dude. That's people jumping the gun straight to Christmas.
You hate Christmas, man.
I kind of do.
I feel like we're getting it out right now.
I kind of care less for Christmas. I don't know. I mean, it's cool because everyone, like, it was cool for like when you were in high school because you get that whole week off, you know, and everything like that. But when you become an adult and you work and you just work straight through the holidays, dude, I mean, just like, who cares?
Yeah. Dude, I can tell you that sucks. Whenever I was working retail, oh man,
it's double time work, right? Because I've done it too.
Yeah.
Like, you jump from Black Friday to the whole Christmas rush, and it's like it never ends from November all the way until January. And if you're lucky enough to stay after January, then you have to deal with all the cranky returns.
Of course, people are so horrible too.
Yeah,
I remember. Okay, I got a story about that real quick.
Shoot it.
I remember working Good Guys and told this lady her camera was going to come in before Christmas, and so she was all happy and everything, and it was supposed to, but then the dock workers at Long Beach decided to go on strike. And we had no shipments come in before Christmas for like 3-4 days, and we had so many people not get their stuff before Christmas. And this lady came up to me, and she just straight said with a serious tone, "You ruined my Christmas."
No.
I was like, "Jeez, what?" Okay.
You should have told that lady I didn't. Dock workers did, right?
Oh man, I just couldn't believe it. I was just like, I was taken back, like just because she was so serious about it. Like me personally, like I'm the one who did this to her,
dude.
And, I'll never forget that. consumers
are kind of like the worst type of people you will ever meet.
Yeah.
I did Black Friday at Circuit City, and I watched people fight over. Okay, one of the deals was this DVD player, and DVD players were the big thing that year because it was still kind of brand new or whatever. Not brand new, but it was top of the line stuff right then. But here's the thing though, this was a cheap ass model. Like it was a cheap brand. It wasn't like Sony or or whatever else that was out at that time. It was like a no name brand. The only thing was it was $20 for Black Friday, right? Yeah. And so I watched groups and groups of people fighting over this pile of DVD player. And then once the sale was over, I want to say like a week later, dude, like at least almost more than half the sales that we did on that DVD player came back in returns.
Yeah.
People just bringing it back saying this thing sucks, blah blah blah. Like, well, dude, you guys were fighting over it like a week ago.
Yeah.
People are dumb, dude. I don't know. Consumers are crazy people, man.
Yeah. I can remember whenever they had to slow down with the Black Friday shopping because a Walmart worker got trampled to death.
They tried to slow it down, dude, but I still don't see it slowed. I haven't seen it slow down. Like even certain shops like try to pool for like the workforce to like get those days off and stuff like that. But Black Friday still goes on. The smarter people will do Cyber Monday, which is the better deals. Because if you know how to navigate the internet, you are smart enough to know what good products are. The dumb people are the ones who go out on Black Friday and just grab whatever is on sale that day because it's a sale, not knowing that product is bullshit product.
Yeah.
And let me tell you guys right now, from a guy who's been on the working side of Black Friday, a lot of those sale products that you guys are trying to buy are stupid, wasteful products. It is like junk.
Yeah, it's just bottom of the barrel stuff.
Yep, it's bottom of the barrel junk that they put a sale sticker on, and you guys fall for it. So if you want to become part of the smart people, come join us on Cyber Monday. It's so much better. You don't have to deal with lines or anything like that. You just click, 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 boom, done. It comes to you. If you have Prime or whatever on Amazon, it comes to you like the next day. If you don't, then it comes to you in a week later. Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah. Yep.
So much better. Believe me, people. Don't be the dumb people out there. Don't be the sheep. Although it does give us much good content to watch the next day, because I fall into a hole of watching Black Friday videos on YouTube right after.
Yeah, that is true. They're pretty funny. So you're just amazed at people.
Heck yeah, dude. I still don't get why people fight over product like that, dude. My God. I think last year there was like a lady who fought a dude over like some like freaking blender or something. I don't even know. You know what's funnier to watch nowadays too is they had a bunch of these compilation videos of the prep talk that the store manager does with the coworkers before Black Friday starts.
Okay, I gotta YouTube those.
Yeah, you gotta watch those, dude, because that's pretty gnarly. The only things that I've never witnessed that in real life. The only thing I ever had was like, hey Gabe, Black Friday's tomorrow. I hope you're ready. Boom. All right.
Yeah, that was my pep talk too. That I got at Circuit City.
It's like they're like, show up early because it's gonna get crazy. I'm like, all right.
Yeah. Yep.
That was it, man. But yeah, dude. I think we went way too far left on that, but hey, it's all good. Third and last topic. Let's get into a discussion about, I want to say, one of the better shows that have came out this year, because let me tell you, Game of Thrones disappointed me. And actually, you know what? Stranger Things was still good though. But I mean, you know, it was a continuation, so you know you can't really count it. But The Boys, and I talked about it last week a little bit, just gave you a quick review. But we're gonna go deep dive into this whole show right now. And spoilers! So if you guys haven't seen The Boys yet, tune off now. You know, and come back next week. We love you guys, but you know we're gonna talk about The Boys. And if you haven't seen it, I suggest you go watch it. It's a good show. It's only 8 episodes. It's on Amazon Prime. And if you don't have Amazon Prime, I'm not condoning piracy, but hey, there's other ways to find it.
Yeah, the other ways are like 30-day free subscription.
That's true, dude. You can do a 30-day free subscription. You know, and then just turn it off right after. Boom.
Yeah.
Done. But yes, The Boys. You finished it, yeah?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I watched it. I watched 5 episodes, and then I was like, oh, you know what? I think my wife will actually like this, because I thought it was going to be this like superhero-ish a little bit, but it was actually like really good. So I watched the first 5 episodes twice.
That's right. You did say that in one of the messages. Oh my God, dude. I mean, it's still good though. Like second time around.
Oh yeah. It's so surprising. Like you would not think that it's this good of a show, but it really is. It's so good. Well,
to me, dude, if a show opens up with a girl getting turned into a blender of blood in front of her boyfriend, like, you kind of already got me in the door. You're just like, let's keep on going. Let's see where else we're gonna go with this. This is freaking crazy. It was awesome.
Yeah, if you guys haven't seen it yet, the beginning it throws you off. It sets the tone for the rest. It's so good.
It basically knocks you in your face and be like, hey, if you can't take that punch, then leave.
Yeah. Yeah.
But if you can take that punch, then come along. It's gonna be a wild ride.
Yeah. Okay, now I gotta ask: have you read the comics?
I've never read it all the way through. There's like series on YouTube that if you it kind of like what do you call it? What's those yellow books back in the days where like it tells you
the Cliff Notes?
Yeah. Basically there's like YouTube videos of Cliff Notes of The Boys. I've seen a bunch of those. Only because I watch another podcast. It's like a nerdy superhero podcast, and they always talk about The Boys, but I'm just too lazy to go out there and try to find old copies because it's been out.
Okay.
So it's all out. Yeah. Like, you're not gonna find new runs of it. You have to go out there and search for the whole series. Unless I don't know if they made it into one book yet, because usually on a comic book run, as soon as the comic book ends, they'll make a whole one booklet of everything in one. So I don't know if that's out.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, I don't know if they have that for it yet, but if they do, I mean, I'll keep an eye out for it, and if I ever find it, I'll probably pick it up.
See, I haven't looked into it because I don't want any spoilers of the next season.
No, but you know what though? The show, even though it kind of follows the comic books a little bit, it's totally different.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because in the comics, well, let's say this. You know the whole the part where Starlight, or where the Deep tricks Starlight into giving him head.
Yeah.
In the comic books, it wasn't just the Deep. It was actually three of them. The main bad guy. What's his name? I forget. Jesus.
Homelander.
Yeah, it was Homelander, the Deep, and then what's the guy all dressed in black?
Black Noir.
Yeah, Black Noir. All three of them had her do it.
Wow. Okay.
Let's just say the comic goes way more further than the show did.
Okay. That's surprising. Like, I already thought the show was pretty deep, but okay.
And then was it the Butcher himself is way more brass and way more
I have
focused.
heard that.
Yeah, in the comics than he is in the show. In the show they kind of humanize him a little bit more. But in the comic books he's just way more crazier. Like he just wants revenge and that's it.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So did you pick up on The Fly?
No. What do you mean?
Oh, okay. So this is one thing that I had to look up on the internet. If you watch the show, you'll notice there's a fly in random scenes. Like just it just goes bzz, and then it goes away.
What?
So I had to know if it was just me noticing it or if other people did, and other people have noticed it, and supposedly that's another character coming out next season.
It could be. Because there is a lot more superheroes that we haven't even seen yet. That's in the comics. That's not in the show yet.
Yeah. So if you feel like trying to look up something, you can Google The Fly and The Boys, and you'll see there's YouTube clips of where the Fly is at during the season.
Man, you're gonna send me down a dark rabbit hole, aren't you?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That's just like part of my life nowadays, just falling into deep, dark rabbit holes on internet.
Yeah.
And just seeing where I come out at the end.
Yeah, stupid YouTube autoplay.
Sometimes it's good, dude, but sometimes you're just like, damn, dude, I just wasted a whole 3 hours for nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Let me see. What was I gonna say? Shoot, I forgot, dude. I totally went blank. I was gonna. I had something that I was gonna bring. I can't remember it now, dude. I don't know. But The Boys. Let me see.
It ends pretty crazy.
Oh,
you
yeah.
guys haven't seen it yet.
Oh my god.
It's
okay.
It ends like it starts. You're just like, what the hell?
Like you start the show like, oh my god, and then at the end of the show or at the end of the season, you're just like, oh my god.
Yeah.
So like, what do you think's gonna happen, dude? Okay, spoilers. Well, everyone knows the spoilers already. At the end of the season, the reason why the Butcher is so mad is because he knows that the Homelander raped his wife, and supposedly he thinks that his wife is either dead or missing. And at the end of the season, Homelander takes the Butcher, and Homelander doesn't know either because Homelander just raped her, or I don't even know. They haven't even like.
It's kind of vague on that.
Yeah, they were very vague on that because they don't say that it was rape or consensual. Like, you know, there's no like, they don't reveal that it was either rape or consensual, but it's like insinuated that it's rape because the Butcher thinks it was rape. So and Homelander doesn't even know that she's alive either. He had to squeeze it out of the doctor that made him. Mm-hmm. So at the end of the season, Homelander takes the Butcher to a random house, and a kid walks out of the house, and then a lady walks out of the house. The lady turns out to be the Butcher's wife, who's still alive, and who has given birth to Homelander's kid.
Yeah. Who whose eyes start to glow at the end.
Yeah, so he has powers. So I guess if you were if you were made into a superhero in the beginning and then you have a baby, that baby will already have the compound in him to have superpowers, I guess, right? Because it's all steroids, basically.
Yeah, that's what's so funny about it. That's the other twist on this show too. Is it's funny that all these people are manufactured.
Yeah, they're not born superheroes. They were given like super steroids to turn them into superheroes.
Yeah, Compound V, I think.
Compound V. Yeah. But I guess if you impregnate somebody and they have a kid, the kid already has Compound V in them.
I guess so.
It's kind of weird, but I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, I don't know, man. See, and that's a good way to end the season, because now they have me like scratching at my freaking neck to see the next season. Like, I can't wait. Like, I want to know what I want to know what's gonna happen with Homelander. I want to know what the Butcher's gonna do. Like, is he just gonna go crazy, or is he gonna stop his vengeful thinking?
Right.
Who knows?
Yeah, because his whole purpose in life is now gone. Like, everything that he thought is not true.
Yeah, but although
maybe
he's gonna question the shit out of his wife. It's like, did you know about this? Did you not tell me? Or was this like a stab in the back? Like, what happened? Like, is he gonna want to have revenge on his wife now?
Yeah,
because it's almost kind of like betrayal.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
it's crazy.
And there's a whole nother part of the show too. I mean, that's just like one. That's the main part, obviously.
Yeah, that's the main line.
The whole other storyline, like Starlight, she has a pretty good little story going on.
Yeah, although I feel like her arc is almost complete though, because she kind of is now on what's his name, Huey's side.
True, but
right? They kind of made up.
I could,
like, they didn't say they made up, but they insinuated they did.
Yeah.
And then
another character that I want to see the whole arc for is the female
Maven.
That's her. That's just the generic name that they gave her. The girl that rips people apart with her hands. That's on the. That's in The Boys.
Kumiko.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to see what happens with her, dude. Her and Frenchie. Well,
yeah.
And here's the other part too. Didn't Frenchie already have? Frenchie had a first girlfriend. Like, whatever happened to her? She kind of disappeared. Like, as soon as they were found out, and he was being hunted, they all kind of like spread out and just disappeared. It was weird.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, she's gonna beat his ass.
Yeah,
because that's what she threatened him. She's like, "You better get back."
Yep, exactly.
But now she's gone.
and he's kind of like infatuated with Kumiko now.
Yeah.
So like, what's she gonna think of? What is she gonna think of that if they ever reunite? Who knows? But yeah, there's a whole other like second string of storyline and stuff like that. I mean. It's the dude the guy who runs fast. Is he gonna survive his heart attack? Because he basically just like, he fainted out of a heart attack. It was pretty nutty. But I mean, I kind of hated that character too, man.
Yeah, I'm guessing that's what you were supposed to do, and if it was, they did a good job.
Oh yeah, I mean, I think that was what they were trying to do, and they did that perfectly. Because like. Dude, through the whole show, dude, I was just like, oh man, I hope something happens to this dude. Like, when he got his when he got his legs broken, dude, I was like, oh hell yeah.
Yeah.
I just couldn't believe that he healed it that quickly though, man, just by taking that Compound V. Like, it was just like, boom, done. It's back to good.
Yep. Yeah, 8 episodes. Definitely should have been more for a first season.
But I feel like it was perfect though, because like it was long enough episodes. They're about an hour or so, and like it's just like, it was like a perfect stop, kind of like, because now because now everybody's like wanting the next season, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Because like if you watch,
they're already in production too.
Yeah, it's already greenlit. They're already filming. It's supposed to come out next summer, which is a bit long, but you know, I mean, I've waited like 3 years for Game of Thrones, so I could wait another like half a year for The Boys season 2.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, dude, I felt like it was a perfect amount of episodes, and it was a perfect like allotted time for an episode, and it ended perfectly.
That's true, I guess. I can see that.
Now,
yeah,
for future, because this happens in the comic book, because they're gonna start a war. Basically, it's gonna be the boys versus the superheroes, because and they haven't really set it up yet, because right now it's kind of like we don't know what's gonna happen, because you know, Starlight's gonna end up saving what's his name, the guy who runs fast, and Homelander and the Butcher is at a like iffy area, like a kind of a gray area, because like Homelander just found his like lost son or something. The Butcher has found his wife. But in the comics, something happens to where it makes them go on an all-out war against each other. The boys know that they can't go against supers because they're just not powerful enough, but they inject themselves with Compound V to get powers to fight them.
Oh, okay.
I wonder if they're gonna go in that direction in the show, and should they go in that direction in the show?
See, I don't know about soup versus soup. I
Right?
like the regular versus soup.
Because it takes away the excitement of what this first season was. It was this first season. What made it kind of so exciting was that these are regular dudes trying to figure out ways to basically kidnap and murder superheroes.
Yeah. And speaking of which, that is an episode that is probably one of the funniest episodes of the whole series, about trying to kill a soup. Soup is a superhero.
And let's say they come up with the answer with acid and nature shows.
It's a good.
Or was it? He said hippie flip, so it was like ecstasy and acid together.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is wild, dude. This show is freaking wild, and like I'll say it again because I've already said it. If you guys haven't seen it, watch this show. It is super awesome. I don't know, dude. We're coming towards the end of the podcast. Any other things you want to say about this show?
No, that's about it.
Right? It's good.
Go watch it.
Go watch it. Free 30 days free subscription on Amazon, all right? There's no excuses.
Yeah.
And I'm not condoning it, and I'm not saying to do it, but there's other ways to do it too. I'm just saying.
Maybe.
But with that, dude, I think that's everything that we got for this week, man. Jason, I want to say thank you for coming on the show. And once again, we are holding strong at 49 right now. Help us get to 100 subscribers, and we will see you guys on the next episode. Have a good weekend, everybody.